My professional career has taken me to companies like the Joffrey Ballet, which was ultimately my dream company when I started dancing. Um, I ended up also going to Ballet Austin, and I think some of my prime years were as a principal at BalletMet, where I did a lot of the major roles that I really defined my ballet career by. I think the most important qualities if you are going to mentor someone is to make sure that the connection is solid. There has to be trust between both people and an acknowledgement that you are really functioning as equals, your partners in collaboration. There's no hierarchy, there's no better or less than, but there's one who has a role, who has the knowledge, and the one who is picking up the knowledge and being creative with it and using that. Especially in ballet, the danger is to focus on the negative, where correction after correction after correction. It's just as important to focus on what is positive, so we know what our strengths are, so we feel encouraged, and we realize what our strengths are. If we don't know what our strengths are, that is a severe handicap in knowing who we are as dancers. So it is just as important to teach what we're doing right as what we're doing supposedly wrong, but it's really just correcting form and choosing shape. Putting the art above as our goal, and maybe not above, but as our main goal together, and then finding out the pieces that we all need to feel comfortable and to feel in our seats, meaning in our most confident places, in contributing our talents, in contributing where we come from is really important. Diversity is strength, and learning that in collaboration for a singular goal, that is amazing, and that's beautiful. That's how I deal with that. The common thread is making sure that the connection and trust is strong, and really listening. Listening meaning also paying attention to where that person is coming from, and making sure that we're both meeting each other in a place that's authentic and comfortable for both of us. And for different people, it takes different amount of times. But some of the best mentor-mentee relationships I've had have taken a while to develop. But really listening carefully and paying attention and using empathy. We're all human. We can put ourselves in the shoes of another person and be effective in teaching something like ballet. And in doing that, I think it just shows that we can connect and we're the same in many ways. It emphasizes and highlights the ways that we are the same rather than the ways we're different. I think the most important part for me of this program is considering the long-term impact of what a ballet career or a dance career is and does. This may last until our 30s, if we're lucky, until our 40s. If we're not so lucky, into our 20s. Long-term impact, if we take care of ourselves both mentally and physically, we still have a lot of energy, we feel good in our bodies, and our next career, whether it's dance related or not, is going to be filled with energy and a positive mindset. If we blow out everything and do this old school way, the way that I was often trained in, pushing until we're about to break all the time, pushing through all of the injuries, if we keep doing that for our entire careers, we will have nothing left to offer when we reach that age where we're done dancing and we've just used the majority of our life's energy in a part of our life. And what I would like for to ultimately happen is for this career to feed into our strength. It's like overworking out. Yeah, if you overwork out, you injure yourself. If you work out just enough, you strengthen yourself. So the way I see it is that the long-term impact is that if we balance out the way that we train, the way that we perform, the way that we treat ourselves and take care of ourselves, then that will make us stronger for the next part of our lives. When you feel confident that all parts of your life are more in balance, everything strengthens. You have more confidence. You're not relying on just one part of your life. You don't just have tunnel vision. Not everything revolves around how much you pointed your toes, how many times you turned that day. Your life isn't, it's not life or death about one day of rehearsal. It's about seeing the whole picture of your life and developing that skill of seeing things in balance. And then it translates into your dance. You become a whole artist. You have a range. Your palette increases. You're not just one-dimensional, and you're not just doing technique. You're an artist. You're a dancer. My name is Sakakura, and I'm a dancer development coach at Creative Generations. I also happen to be the founder.